We had waited 9 months for her, imagined her, prayed for her, prepared for her, and when she was finally here, that joy overtook us. The moment your baby is born, they're placed in your arms, and from that day on, everything changes. Those first few weeks are filled with learning your baby, learning your body, and learning how to care for someone who depends entirely on you. As first-time parents, we put into practice the information I had acquired through classes during pregnancy. We followed the guides, tracked and timed feedings, counted wet and dirty diapers, and tried to do everything the right way. We paid attention to how often she ate, how much she ate, and even what her diapers looked like. The responsibility of keeping a tiny human alive felt like an incredible privilege. In those early days, we were so excited and so deeply in love with her that we didn't feel exhausted. Even though we were up every 2 hours feeding her around the clock, that joy and excitement became our energy. When Annie was born, the nurses checked in often, asking how frequently she was feeding and how many diapers she had. One thing that I learned is how small a newborn's stomach actually is, about the size of a cherry. They don't need as much milk as people think, and that's what colostrum is for. That first type of milk your body makes that's rich in fat and nutrients. I had harvested colostrum into tubes just in case, but really, breastfeeding works on supply and demand. I went in with a lot of confidence, but it's much harder in the beginning than it seems. I was getting worried I wasn't making enough, and even though my husband was super supportive, I had a lot of outside pressure to give formula. But in reality is, the more your baby nurses, the more milk your body produces. It's rooted in science, biology, and connection. And while it's the most natural thing in the world, it's also a learned skill. At first, I pumped at night, breastfed during the day, and slowly found a rhythm that works for our family. About a month after she was born, I returned to work from home, which allowed me to continue breastfeeding and stay connected with her throughout the day. Eventually, I ditched bottle feeding and transitioned to exclusively breastfeeding on demand, and we're still going at 13 months. I want to say this clearly to anyone who's expecting or currently in that newborn stage. You, mama, have the right to choose how you feed your baby. Whether that's breastfeeding, formula, or both, no one should ever make you feel guilty for that decision. Whether that's breastfeeding, formula, or both, no one should ever make you feel guilty for that decision. It's your baby, and you know what's best for your family. From birth to around 9 months, your baby can't walk, so you're carrying them constantly. At first, they might only weigh 6, 7, 8 pounds, 9 pounds, but even though it doesn't feel heavy, after a few hours of holding them every single day, your body starts to feel the toll. You feel it in your arms, your shoulders, your back, your whole body. In reality, motherhood and parenthood is physical as well. There's the lack of sleep, the missed meals, and the constant giving of yourself. I still can't believe my body carried and nourished life. It's a miracle. And at the same time, I'll be honest, I sometimes miss my old body. I know that there will be time for that again one day, but right now I'm learning to accept the season as it is. I love soaking in every moment with our baby. But there are also times when I miss my husband, or I just hope for just 20 minutes to myself, to do my hair, my makeup, or simply breathe and just do a very simple skincare such as brushing my teeth and washing my face. Parenthood is a beautiful challenge, but it requires choosing priorities day by day and learning how to care for yourself in small ways too. Even though parenthood can be physically demanding, with little sleep, limited time to eat, and almost no time for yourself, we truly cherish every moment of loving her, caring for her, and teaching her. Personally, I love the little things that she does. The dimples that she got from her dada, her side smirk and squinty eyes when she smiles, the way she scrunches her little nose, the little lion-like sound that she would make when she was just starting to find her voice. The way she would wiggle her body when we played with our reflection and she saw herself in the mirror. I love how attentive she is during book time and how she gets comfortable sitting on my lap. The way her little hands reach for my face when she's nursing. The way she would focus so deeply on her toys, even as early as 9 months, exploring them with her hands and fingers, and touching my face as if she was giving something back to me. And now, the way she runs and looks back to make sure you're following her. The way she stretches her hand out to grab yours and lead you down her path. The way she points and calls out to other children when we're out and about. The way she uses the sign language she's been learning and making animal sounds when I ask if she remembers them. Babies are truly little sponges. They absorb everything around them, even the tone of voice we use when we speak. We still haven't had a full night of sleep, but we work together as a team, making sure the house gets taken care of, caring for our baby, and still finding small moments to care for ourselves and each other at the end of the day. Parenthood is a gift, and we never want to take it for granted. One of the biggest lessons we learned during the first year is just how important boundaries really are, and how much grace they require. When a baby is born, love naturally expands. People care deeply, they want to help, and they want to be involved. Often those intentions do come from a place of love and excitement, but sometimes they expect to be involved, even in areas that parents can do for themselves to bond with their baby. Almost as if they were a third parent, taking over caregiving responsibilities. And while support is beautiful and needed, parenting itself belongs to the parent. How you care for your baby, how you feed them, comfort them, respond to them, and make decisions for them is something that belongs to you and your partner. Others may offer suggestions or opinions based on their own experiences, or criticize you for making yours. I honestly ended up having to join therapy because it got to a point where my role wasn't being respected, and I was running on no sleep and wanted privacy and respect in my role, which was something that was overstepped since Annie was born. Learning to listen without feeling obligated to adopt every suggestion was something we had to grow into. Confidence doesn't mean being closed off. It means knowing what works for your family and standing firmly in that, even when others see things differently. Boundaries aren't about pushing people away. They're about clarity. They protect your role as parents and help create a calm, consistent environment for your child. A baby doesn't need multiple voices guiding them in different directions. They need safety, consistency, and parents who feel confident and supported. Setting boundaries helped protect our peace as a family. It allowed us to grow into our roles together and raise our daughter in a way that aligns with our values. Boundaries, we learned, aren't walls. They're gentle lines drawn out of love. This first year taught us something few people truly have the privilege to learn. The Bible tells us that children are a gift entrusted to us, God's creation placed in our care. Not just to enjoy, but to guide, protect, and prepare. Every parent raises their children differently, of course. All we can say is that we are committed to doing better than how we were raised. This time, it's different, because Jehovah God is our guide, not worldly views or customs. Children truly deserve the happiest and safest childhood possible. Love doesn't grow lighter when responsibility increases. Love grows stronger when you choose to carry it faithfully. Every night wake, every cue noticed and tended to. Parenting isn't love mixed with exhaustion or burden. It endures all things, including exhaustion and responsibility. Jehovah doesn't separate tenderness from discipline or affection from responsibility. He weaves them together. And as we stay present in every moment, every interaction, and every conversation, we are shaping a future filled with hope. In this season, our calling isn't just to love our daughter, it's to raise her. And we will continue to do that with every last drop of love we have.